Wonders.
The end of fear.
Shadows crawl, the wind screams its secrets through the nightfall. The earth trembles under boots of despair. A void inside, nothing left to repair. Chains rattle, hearts break, but we keep on. Through the flames we march till the dawn. No rest for the curse, no time to mourn. The edge of the abyss where souls are torn. stars bleed crimson in a sky of tar. A requiem hums from a shattered guitar. We wear our scars like a warrior's grin, lost in the battle we never could win. Chains rattle, hearts break, but we keep on. Through the flames we march till the dawn. No rest for the curse, no time to mourn. The edge of the abyss where souls are torn. Shadows crawl like silent thieves, empty streets where echoes grieve. Cold winds bite like jagged glass, time dissolves, it never lasts. Fingers trace the lines of fate, rust and ruin, it's too late. Broken bells in distant chimes, lost in whispers, killing time. Where the end begins, I stand. whispers in my ear. Burning skies, we meet the night. Memories fade in fading light. Epic dark, the chorus calls through the ruins as it falls. Echoed steps on broken ground. Silent screams, the only sound. Ashes dance where fire was. The end of time, the end of us. Burning skies, we meet the night. Memories fade in fading light. Epic dark, the chorus calls through the ruins as it falls. 1,000 suns, 1,000 cries, reflections lost in shattered skies. The land it weeps, the past it aches, the memories drown, the heart it breaks. Burning skies, we meet the night. Memories fade in fading light. Epic dark, the chorus calls through the ruins as it falls. Shadows crawl, they bite the air. Burning stars fall unaware. Cold winds howl through empty halls. Night consumes the heavy walls. Broken glass on velvet skies. Piercing screams and echoed cries. Fingers grasp the void of space. Supernova's final grace. Flames ignite the endless dark, tearing worlds apart in sparks, falling deep through heaven's core, rebirth through chaos, evermore. Distant echoes, they collide. Whispered truths that none confide. Ashes rain from skies that bleed. Eternal hunger, endless need. Feel the weight of shattered time, choking on the blackened rhyme. Eyes ablaze with frozen fear. Supernova drawing near. Flames ignite Sky burns red like a bleeding heart. Whispers of dust tearing me apart. Shadows crawl where the sun won't tread. Summer screams where the silence bled. Fields of gold now blackened and cold. Dreams of warmth have withered and sold. Echoes of laughter turn into cries. Summertime falls beneath haunted skies. Summertime shadows devour the light, chasing the sun into endless night. A fleeting glow, a cruel disguise. Summertime lost in the ghostly sky. Wind howls low like a mournful hymn. Breath of sorrow seeping within. Lonely stars pierce the darkened veil. Summertime's grip begins to fail. Ashes dance on the empty breeze. Haunting whispers in the dying trees. A love once bright, now a fading glow. Summertime's curse we will never know. Summertime shadows devour the light, chasing the sun into endless night. A fleeting glow, a cruel disguise. Summertime lost in the ghostly sky. flames rise, the road turns black. No return, no looking back. Tires scream, the air feels tight. The devil waits at the edge of night. Through the ash, through the fire, every mile feeds the desire. On the devil's highway, we ride. No escape, no place to hide. Feel the heat, let the fear collide. On the devil's highway, we Wind howls, the stars retreat. The asphalt burns beneath our feet. Engines roar, a crimson streak. The devil smiles, the strong, the weak. On the devil's highway, we ride. No escape, no place to hide. Feel the heat, let the fear collide. On the devil's highway, we violin cries, the strings are torn. A melody birth where sins are born. Every note a soul undone. The devil's race will never be won. On the devil we ride. No escape, no place to hide. Feel the heat, let the fear collide. On the devil's highway, we ride. Beneath the sun, shadows crawl, a dying flame, the final call. Ashes scatter, winds of pain. This light won't rise again. The horizon bleeds, the sky turns gray. Hope crumbles as night claims day. Whispered cries, the earth undone. This is the last time beneath the sun. Last time we burn, last time we cry, last time we scream to the fading sky. A few rolling hills, a sea of green, rivers carved through land serene, whispers of wind, they call my name, mountains rise, eternal flame. Oh, this beautiful land, forever it will stand. Hold it in my hand, this beautiful golden fields in morning light, stars above on velvet night, forests hum with ancient song. To this earth we all belong. Each breath, the ground, the sky, where dreams are born, they never die. Oh, this beautiful land, forever it will stand. Hold it in my hand, this beautiful The roots run deep, the heart beats strong. To this place we all belong. The rain, the soil, the endless skies, a haven where the spirit This beautiful land, forever it will stand. Hold it in my hand, this beautiful This beautiful ashen skies, a broken dawn, fields of death, all life withdrawn, shattered towers, silent cries, barren earth where hope now dies. Wasteland eternal, no soul remains, echoes of sorrow, blood in the veins, through the ruins, shadows crawl, the world is empty, consumed
Frozen wind, it howls, it cries. Crown of frost beneath the skies. Once they stood unbroken, tall. Now their thrones abandoned, silver banners torn in flight, dreams dissolved in endless night. Kings of hope, they rise, they fade. Destinies in ice are laid. Rivers freeze, but hearts still burn for the day the kings return. Mountains whisper tales of yore. Golden halls, they shine no more. Echoes ring where silence grows. In their stead, despair now flows. Flames of courage buried deep, still they smolder, never sleep. Kings of hope, they rise, they fade. Destinies in ice are laid. Rivers freeze, but hearts still burn for the day the kings Kings of hope, they rise, they fade. Destinies in ice are laid. Rivers freeze, but hearts still burn for the day the kings return. Kings of hope. Cracked earth beneath my feet, the skies weep, cold winds meet. Once divine, now cast below, a fading light, the truth we know. Far from heaven, we descend, no solace, no light to make. flames once grew, a silent scream, the void breaks through. Eternal night, no stars to see. This is all that's left of me. Far from heaven, we descend. No solace, no light to mend. Broken wings, we fall apart. Heaven's lost and so our heart. Chains of sorrow hold us tight, bound by grief, consumed by night. The gates are closed, the angels cry. We tread where gods dare not to lie. Far from heaven, we descend. No solace, no light to mend. Broken wings, we fall apart. Heaven's lost and so our heart. Dark clouds rise, the end is near. Echoes scream, the path unclear. Shadows chase, the light betrayed. No escape, the price is paid. Running away into the night, flee the pain, abandon the fight. No hope left, the void consumes. Dreadful fate, eternal tombs. Footsteps fall, a haunting beat. Doom approaches, cold defeat. Fangs of time, they rip and tear. Life reduced to ash and despair. Footsteps fall, a haunting beat. Doom approaches, cold defeat. Fangs of time, they rip and tear. Life reduced to ash and despair.